Yes, students. So, yes, so as I already told you, this class will be an orientation session for you, all right? And we actually plan to start the next communicative English classes on the first week of May. That is in the first week of May. I think May 4th is Sunday, right? So, we thought of starting the classes on May 4th only. But many students inquired when the classes are starting, and we are very eager to join, so we didn't want the students to wait for a long time, okay? And many of them were impatient as well. So they were asking, we want the classes soon because the vacation has also started in Tamil Nadu as well as in Kerala, right? So we thought of just giving a kickstart today itself, so that today we shall have an orientation session, and from coming Sunday, that is from the first Sunday of May, we will start our regular classes. Okay, and for students of Kerala, we already started the classes on last Sunday. And yes, don't worry, today we will be again going through the orientation session only. Officially, the classes will be beginning only from the next week, that is from next Sunday, the first week of May. Okay, so next Sunday is May 4th. Okay, yeah, so as already informed, our classes will be officially commencing in the first week of May only. That is on the first Sunday of May. Okay, and before that, I wanted to tell that we successfully completed 2 years of this communicative English classes, and this classes will start in May and it will go till March. Okay, so this system has been followed for the last 2 years, and this year also we gave a vacation in April. And as I told you, this is just an orientation class. Okay, so last week Dia, Adila, and one more person joined, right? And they are from Kerala. And for Kerala students, we started 1 week back. But today also the orientation session will go again. And for Kerala students, as I had already informed, if we are getting more than 10 students in the online class, then students of Kerala will have a separate class. That is on Saturdays from 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, evening. On Saturdays evening from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. But we want the strength to be minimum 10 students during the online class. Okay, so if the strength is less than 10, what we are planning is we will have the communicative English class together for both Kerala as well as Tamil Nadu students, which will be on all Sundays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, so maybe we will wait for some weeks. Okay, still students are yet to join in the communicative English group for Kerala students. Okay, there are nearly 20 students in the WhatsApp group, I guess. Right, so let us wait for some more students to join. Maybe from June we can do like that. Okay, for Kerala students separately on Saturdays evening, and for TN students on Sundays morning. All right. So yes, students. So once again, I officially welcome you all to this communicative English class. Okay, and I'm very happy to see that yeah, nearly 10 of you are there, right? Yeah, including me, there are only 10 students, but I want more students from the next class. Okay, as the information has been already passed 1 week back itself. Yes, now there are 10 students. Okay, so yes. So before moving to the main session, I just want to have an introductory talk with all of you. Okay, so let us have a friendly discussion each other. Okay, just you can introduce yourself. I want each of you to introduce yourself. Yes, so let me start with Vishwanathan Venkatesh. Yes, you can just give an introduction of yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. I am Vishwanathan. I am from Coimbatore. I am studying in a government higher secondary school, Arasur. I just have finished 10th standard and I am moving to 11th standard. And I also wanted to tell that I have completed Tirukkural fully and I won a prize for a Tirukkural Mutrodal competition. It's
Very good.
conducted by Tamil Nadu government. Um, that's all. Thank you.
Very good. So happy for you, Vishwanathan. Congratulations for that. Okay, I happened to see this in Keshamurthy sir's WhatsApp profile or in his status, I guess, a few months back, right? Yes. So, yeah. So, very happy to know that. Congratulations. Keep going and all the very best. Okay. And when are the 10th results being announced?
Ma'am, May 19, ma'am.
May 19th. Okay, so all the very best for your results in advance. Okay. Okay, fine. So now next moving to Shivapriya. Shivapriya, you can introduce yourself.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is D. Sadhana Rannamoy. I am studying in seventh. I am studying in eighth standard. I am coming from Hero.
Very good. Your name is Sadhana, right? Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, very good. Yes, next is Parameshwari. Yes, Sadhana, you can switch off your mic. Okay, fine. Thank you. And next is Parameshwari. Yes, Parameshwari Subramaniam. Yeah, you can introduce yourself. What is your name, your place?
Ma'am, my name is Arun. My
Hmm.
school is Marimari Adigal
Where are
Higher
you from?
Secondary,
Where are you from?
Pallavaram.
Pallavaram, Chennai. Okay, okay, fine. And you are studying in which class?
Sixth finished, seventh go.
Going to seventh, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Very good. Now next is Dia. Yes, Dia, you can introduce. Dia, are you there? Okay. So next is let me call Prakshana.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Ma'am, I'm Prakshana from Tiruvarur. I'm studying 10th class.
Okay, so you are the same Prakshana who used to join in the previous classes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Prakshana. Very good. Now moving to next part, Dhanusri. Are you there? Dhanusri, Prabhusri, are you there? Okay, Amira Fatima. Please give an introduction, your name, your class, your school, and your place.
My name is M. Gopika. I am studying 7th standard to go move 8th standard. Marimala Adigal School from Marimala Adigal School,
Okay, where are you from?
Pallavaram.
Okay, you are also from Chennai. Okay. Okay, Gopika, thank you. Then next is Maya. Maya. Okay, you can switch off your mic, I think. Someone has switched on the mic. You can switch off it.
Good morning.
Yes, Maya, good morning.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
I am Maya from Palakkad. This year I have completed my degree.
Okay, good. And yes, now we are moving to PG, right? Next is PG. Are you planning to go for PG?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Coming.
ma'am.
Okay, Maya. So, what was your degree? What stream of degree did you choose?
Economics.
BA Economics. Okay, Maya. Very good.
Economics.
Okay, Maya. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay, fine. So, yes, now moving to Mumtaz. Mumtaz, are you there?
Ma'am, my name is Isra Ashraf. I'm studying 10th standard from Kerala,
Ah,
Malappuram district.
Isra. Okay, so you are Isra, right? Okay, fine. So yes, you can introduce you have completed 10th standard and yes, where are you from? I'm sorry,
Malappuram.
Malappuram. Okay, fine. All right, now moving to Pravina. Pravina, are you there? Pravina, can you switch on your mic and speak? You can self-introduce yourself.
Good morning, ma'am. Purushothaman, ma'am.
Good morning, Purushothaman. Okay, please introduce yourself. This is our first English class, right? So I know you, but still you can introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is
Ah,
Purushothaman.
hmm.
I am living in Kalleri.
Where is that? Virupuram. Okay. Okay.
From
In which class you are studying?
8th standard. 9th standard.
Moving to ninth standard. Okay, when you are telling the class, you can tell the next standard. Okay, to whichever standard, yeah, to whichever class you are going, you can tell that. Not only for Purushothaman, many students are having that confusion. For example, if you completed seventh standard and you are going to eighth standard, should I have to tell seventh or should I have to tell eighth? Many of you are having that confusion, right? So you can tell the class to which you are going to. Okay, you can tell the class which you are going to appear. Okay, so if you have promoted to 8th standard, then you can tell I am moving to 8th standard. Or you can tell I am studying in 8th standard. That is also fine. Okay, so if you see, you are all very confident that you will pass. You all will pass the exam, right? You all would have written the annual exam very well. I know that. So you can confidently tell that yes, I'm studying in or I'm moving to 8th standard or I'm going to ninth standard. So how to tell that? You can tell like this. I completed 7th standard and I am going to 8th standard. Or you can tell I completed 8th standard and I am moving to ninth standard. Either you can tell I am going to or I am moving to. Moving to is better than going to. Okay. Yes. Now I think there is one more person. Amira Fatima. Yeah, I called, right? Gopika. Adila.
My name is Adila.
Hmm.
I completed my 10th standard and moving to 11th. I
Very
am
good.
from Kerala, Malappuram.
Very good, very good. Okay, so Adila, Dia, and Isra, you are from Malappuram. Okay, so you three are from Kerala and also Maya. Yes, Maya messaged me earlier, right? The first I did not get you. Yeah, when you said that you are from Palakkad, yeah, I got it. Okay, this is Maya who contacted me. Okay. Okay, fine, guys. So, yes. So, before moving to our class, I hope that I had a very good interaction with you all. Okay, and yes, now let me introduce myself. I am Annapurni PG, and I am from Calicut district, Kerala. Okay, and yes, coming to my schooling, I completed my primary schooling from SBSM School, Chennai, and I completed my high schooling and higher secondary from Zamorins Higher Secondary School, Calicut. Later, I pursued my graduation from SRCW, Coimbatore. Okay, and it's been 4.5 years since I am into this profession of teaching, and I am extremely happy to be an online tutor because in the last 4.5 years, I started my career as a freelancer, and gradually I started getting connected with Igniting Young Minds, that is our IYM, and it's been 2 years since I am part of IYM. And along with it, I'm also working for an edtech company based at Malappuram named Team Interval. Okay, and I'm serving as a Speak Pro tutor, spoken English tutor at Team Interval. So yes, currently I am working for IYM as well as for Team Interval. Okay, yes, and I am extremely happy to welcome many new students this year. And previous year also some new students were there, and I guess they would also be joining this year. Okay, and yeah, so now moving to our introductory part. Okay, so everyone here is curious to speak in English. Everyone here is really enthusiastic to know more about English language, to explore more in English language, to learn more about the grammar, to speak efficiently and fluently in English, right? So before that, let me introduce about IYM. So Igniting Young Minds is an online educational platform that offers free coaching and guidance for students across India by its founder, Mr. R. Keshav Murthy, sir. And IYM has so far benefited thousands of students educationally and financially with the generosity of its sponsors. The team is run by eminent tutors from various places to offer classes mainly for NEET, JEE, UPSC, CUET, which is the Common University Entrance Test. This exam is for those who have completed their plus two and those who have completed their UG. All right. And then NMMS, TNPSC, and TNCM talent examinations. So these are the courses for which IYM is right now giving coaching for. Predominantly, IYM focuses on NEET, JEE, and CUET along with UPSC. And we have also started giving coaching for NMMS, that is National Means Come Merit Scholarship, which is for students studying in 8th standard. Then the TNPSC exam is Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission, just like the Public Service Commission examinations in many other states like KPSC, right, Kerala PSC, right? So similarly, TNPSC is also very popular, as you all know. And yes, TNCM Talent Examinations is a scholarship exam conducted for students of 11th standard by Tamil Nadu government. And it's been only 1 year that the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has announced this scholarship exam. Okay, so 1 year has been completed in that particular area. Now, in short, IYM is a social service outfit to help needy and committed students. IYM provides free coaching for scholarships, entrance examinations, and competitive examinations. And IYM often conducts offline and online competitions followed by prize distribution to deserving participants. Now, coming to our spoken English classes, the organization has developed its initiative to offer free spoken English and spoken Hindi classes on a weekly basis for the last 3 years for school and college students who wish to boost their language skills to improve their professional as well as personal knowledge. So, we are not only providing spoken English classes, spoken Hindi classes are also being given for the last 2 years, and spoken Hindi classes will be commencing from the second week of May. All right. So now coming to the importance of our language. Why do we consider English to be the king of all languages? Or why do we call English as the global language of communication? So let us see that. English is the language which is accepted as the global language worldwide, right? We all know that it is considered as the global language of communication, and professional experts too consider the same thing nearly half a century ago. So, half a century ago, in the sense, we can say since 1950 or right from 1950, since India attained independence in 1947. Let me take a rounded digit. Okay, let me take a round number like 1950. So since 1950, we can tell that professional experts consider English as their global language or global means of communication. And English has been recognized as one of the easiest languages in the world because of the lexicality and flexibility of the language, right? So if I ask you to write an essay in two languages. Consider one language is English and the another language is be it your regional language. Okay, if you are from Tamil Nadu, you can choose Tamil, and if you are from Kerala, you can choose Malayalam. This is a this is just an answer that you have to give to me just by imagining. Okay, you are writing an essay in the same time limit, both in English as well as in Malayalam. Okay, first you are writing in one language and then you are moving to the second language. Definitely, I can assure you that the essay that you have written in English language would be more easy to understand, and at the same time it would have also been the quickest essay that you would have written when compared to the essay written in the regional language. So that is because of the lexicality and the flexibility of the language. So even when writing the letters or when writing the alphabets, you can see that English language is very easy to write. It's very easy to speak as well. So if a language is very easy to write, very easy to read, then definitely it would be the easiest to speak as well, right? So, known as the universal language, English plays a predominant role in schools, colleges, offices, businesses, and many more in more than 120 countries. This is the most interesting part of this language. There are nearly 140 countries, and you can see more than 120 countries have adapted English as their they have adopted English as their global language of communication. It is because of this reason. The first reason is the language is too flexible. It is extremely easy to understand, to speak, listen, read, and write. And because of the lexicality is nothing but the way you write the alphabets in English. It is very easy. It is very flexible, right? Now, English is the official language of 67 different countries and 27 non-sovereign entities around the world. So it is in fact hard to survive in today's era without proper and structured knowledge of the language. English has no complications as it is flexible while coming to its meanings and usage, but pronunciation, spelling, vocabulary, and ultimately grammar matter a lot. So as I say, okay, English language is easy to understand. It's easy to listen, easy to read, easy to write, and easy to speak as well. But what are the areas which you have to focus more? So areas where you have to give more focus are pronunciation, how to pronounce a word properly, how to spell a word properly, then how to use different words or the vocabulary, proper usage of vocabulary in the proper places, and ultimately grammar. These aspects matter a lot when it comes to English language. So I'm not telling that other languages do not require proper pronunciation or proper spelling or vocabulary. Indeed, they too require. But English language focuses more on these aspects. Only then one can develop his or her speaking skills into a professional style. Right? So pronunciation, spelling, vocabulary, and ultimately grammar matter a lot in English. So this is the one and only reason behind choosing English as the universal language. An interesting aspect of this language is that there are ample words
Ma'am,
that,
ma'am, I have one doubt. There are
yes,
three numbers are there in presenting. My younger brother and my elder brother are they not attend the spoken English class or not?
they can also attend the classes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, anybody can attend the class, don't worry. Okay, so if you're having any doubts, you can ask me once I complete the session. Okay, I mean, once I complete the class, we will have some time for discussing. Okay, we will have nearly 5 to 10 minutes for for clarifying your doubts and queries. Okay, so don't worry if there are two students or three students, that doesn't matter. Anyone can attend this from their home. All right. Yes. So you can say that an interesting aspect of this language is that there are ample words in English that are spelled the same, but they differ in their meanings, which are termed as homonyms. They are spelled the same but differ in their meanings, and such words are called homonyms in English. Similarly, some may be the same to hear, but the spellings and meanings will be different, and such words are called homophones. So, what is the difference between homophones and homonyms? I will explain you. Homophones are words that will have the same pronunciation, but their spellings will be different and the meanings will also be entirely different. For example, the words see and see. SEEC is pronounced the same way as SEAC. So one is see, to look at something, and SEAC is the ocean or the cut, or what do we say? It is the ocean or the beach, right? So such words have the same pronunciation, but their spellings and meanings are different. Similarly, eight and eight. ATE, eight is the past tense of eat, whereas EIGHT, eight is number eight, number after seven, eight. Okay, so here you can see that the pronunciation is same for both the words, but their spellings and their meanings are totally different. Now coming to homonyms. What are homonyms? Homonyms are words that will have same pronunciation and same spelling as well, but their meanings will be different. For example, I think in the last class I gave the same example for students of Kerala. The words content and content, content and content. So,
Ma'am, I have
see,
one doubt.
yes,
Classes are Sunday are the regular days.
no, the classes are not on regular days, only on Sundays.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, dear students, if you're having any doubts, you can ask me towards the last 5 minutes. ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் இருந்ததுன்னா ஒரு 5 minutes லாஸ்ட் அந்த டைம்ல கேட்டுக்கலாம், பிகாஸ் லாஸ்ட் டைம்ல நமக்கு நடுவுல வந்து இன்டரப்ஷன்ஸ் வர வேண்டாம், அதனால தான் சொல்றேன். சரியா? டவுட்ஸ் இருந்ததுன்னா லாஸ்ட் நம்ம 11 o'clock வரை we have class, so you can handle the class or you can have your handle your doubts, your queries in the last 5 minutes. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you. Okay, so what are homonyms? Homonyms means you can see that there are two words. Imagine there are two words. One is content and the other one is content. Initially, even I was not aware of the difference between content and content. Okay, but what happened? One of my tutors or one of my professors explained me the difference between content and content. I think 2 years back or something, not much before. Okay, content. This is the spelling for content. C-O-N-T-E-N-T. And C-O-N-T-E-N-T is the same pronunciation for content as well. Okay, so content and content have the same pronunciation. But what is the difference between them? C-O-N-T-E-N-T is content. C-O-N-T-E-N-T is content also. So what is the difference? The pronunciations are slightly different, but the spellings are same. Meanings will also be same. So what is the difference? Actually, content is the spelling for both content and content. But content means the matter or the subject that you are writing in a book, or the subject that you are drawing, or something that you are uploading on a social media. For example, there are different contents uploaded on social media, right? On YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram, we have a lot of contents. In television, we watch a lot of contents. Okay, so that is the matter or the thing, or we can say that is the subject that you are uploading in social media, or the subject that you are reading or studying in a book is called the content of that book. Now, what is meant by content? Content also has the same spelling only, C-O-N-T-E-N-T, but content means to be satisfied. For example, if I tell, I am contented with your performance, means I am satisfied with your performance. I am contented with this salary, means I am happy or I am satisfied with this salary. So this is the difference between content and content. So they are having the same spelling. In spite of having same spelling, the pronunciations are different and their meanings are also different. One more example that I can give you is, yeah, I think there is one word which is called, it is related to a fish. Okay, I'm not getting the word. Scale. I think yeah, I think it's related to scale, or something like that. Okay, so scale. You can see that SCALE scale, and scale is usually used as a word as a substitute for a ruler, right? Ruler is the proper word, but sometimes we use the word scale. Do you have a scale? Sometimes we ask, right? Scale is nothing but ruler. At the same time, on the body of fish, you can see that there will be some stripes called scales. Okay, so these two words have different meanings, but their spellings are same. Okay, so such words are called homonyms. So likewise, just like these homophones and homonyms, there are plenty of other features that we have in this language. There are many interesting things that we have in this language. Okay, similarly, one another example, most confused words in English. Okay, for example, let me give you accept and accept. Accept and accept. Okay, accept is ACCEPT and accept is EXCEPT. So word to use accept and word to use accept. The pronunciations are very similar, no? Accept and accept. But you can see that accept means to agree or to receive something. Okay, you are very happily if you are receiving something, that is called accepting. For example, I will accept your invitation. I accept your demand. Likewise. What is meant by accept? EXCEPT, accept. Accept means if I tell, accept Adila, other students can leave the class. Or accept Maya, other students can stay in the class. So here you can see that accept this person means ഈ ഒരാളെ ഒഴിച്ച് இந்த ഒരാളെ തവിர others can go or others can leave the class. That is the difference between accept and accept. So likewise, we have a lot of interesting things in this language which other regional language do not have these exceptions. Of course, they will have exceptions, but not as interesting as English language. Okay. So if you are a native speaker of English, you may be able to imbibe the right pronunciation and handling of the language. But what about non-native speakers? Okay, so now let me ask you, who are native speakers and who are non-native speakers? Okay, let me take students of Tamil Nadu. Tamil is the regional language of Tamil Nadu, and all people of Tamil Nadu are native speakers of Tamil because they were born and brought up in Tamil Nadu, so they have their mother tongue as Tamil and they have started speaking in that language right from their childhood. So they are native speakers of Tamil. Coming to Kerala, Malayalam is the mother tongue of almost all people in Kerala. They started speaking, listening, reading, and writing in this language only. So they are native speakers of Malayalam. Similarly, English also has a native land, which is the Great Britain or England. So people of England or people of the Great Britain are native speakers of English. So for them, pronouncing the words or spelling the words in English would be like a cakewalk. It will be as easy as a cakewalk. What is meant by cakewalk? What is walking on a cake means? It will be as easy as walking on a cake. Imagine how it will be like if you walk on a cake. How it appears if you walk on a cake. It will be very easy, so smooth, no? It will be just like a cakewalk. But what about for non-native speakers? Non-native speakers are, for example, Indians are non-native speakers because our regional language or our official language, initially it was not English. Our native language, still our native language is not English. India doesn't have a native language in particular because there are 28 states in India and each state has a specific regional language. And how many regional languages are there in India? Does anyone know? How many regional languages are there? Just guess. You can just give a guess. Does anyone want to tell? Hmm. 40, no, not that much.
32.
Okay, minus 10,
22.
22. Very good. There are 22 regional languages in India, and we consider each of those languages as important as other languages. Okay, for example, if you're writing a government exam, let me take the PSC exam. Okay, if you're writing Kerala PSC, you can opt for the question paper in either of the two languages, either in Malayalam or in English. Similarly, if you are writing TNPSC, you can opt for either a Tamil medium question paper or English medium question paper. But nowadays, you can see in the same question paper, both Malayalam and English, or both Tamil and English are given on the same page or on the different sides of the same page of the question paper. Okay. And what about this Hindi language? Many of them consider that Hindi is the national language of India. Actually, there is no concept called national language in our country. Just like national flower or national fruit or national animal, we don't have a national language in India. Keep in mind, if someone asks you what is the national language of India, there is no thing called national language in India. No such thing is there. But we have official language. National language is different from official language. And India has two official languages. The first one is Hindi, second one is English. All right. So when you're writing a central government examination like UPSC or SSC exam, you can opt for either Hindi question paper or English question paper because that is a central government exam. Right. So what I'm trying to tell you is we are all non-native speakers of English because English is not our native language and we don't belong to Britain, right? So we don't, since we don't belong to London or the Great Britain, England, we can say that we fall under the category of non-native speakers of English. But still, we must also learn the language because it has become the global language of communication. So it is time that every person must know English, irrespective of being native or non-native. That is not a matter at all. You have to be efficient in that language. So how can we do that? Okay, so this is just an example for homophones. As I told you earlier, words with same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. Okay, so B and B, these are two words. These are two homophones. Then you can see seam, seam. Okay, one SEAM means it's a material, it's a cloth. I am sewing a seam using my machine. Whereas SEEM means it seems to be very hard. It looks like very hard. We tell, right? English seems to be an easy subject. Maths seems to be a very difficult subject. Likewise. So seem means it looks like. So SEAM and SEEM, both of them are homophones. Okay. So now coming to the main core part of our introductory session, why is English so important? So we already said that English is important because it is considered as the global language. Why it is called the global language? Who called it? Who made it the global language? Or why it became? What was the reason behind that? Let us see. While reviewing people from different backgrounds, we come to realize that communication is a multidisciplinary subject. And proficiency in communication skills is an inevitable requirement. Inevitable means it is an unavoidable requirement for success and advancement in almost all professions. Yes, it is inevitable requirement that English has to be learned by each and every one of us to achieve success in academics, in profession, as well as in one's personal life. So, what happened was with rapid industrialization and economic growth in our country, there has been a drastic increase in the number and size of professional organizations in India. So, what happened once we attained independence? After India got independence, industrialization started growing rapidly, very quickly in India. And this led to a tremendous increase in the number of organizations, the number of professional organizations in India, as well as in many other countries also. Because not just India was controlled by the Britain, many other countries were also the colonies of British. So just like India, many other countries also started getting independence and they also grew very quickly. So as communication plays a vital role in the smooth functioning of an organization, the need to impart communication skills has assumed greater importance. So, this is the reason why we consider that it is high time to study English language. So, what we are going to do here? What are we going to do at IYM? It's indeed hard to learn the language all of a sudden, right? So if I tell you in 2 days you have to start speaking in English very fluently, I'll just give you 2 days time. You must become very fluent and you have to start speaking fluently. If I tell you like this, is that possible? Not only for English, it's not possible for any language because those were the days when enough guidance to support you to speak and teach English was very less. But today the scenario has totally changed. With the help of online tutors and trainers, one can grab the world's best opportunity to learn the language, which is right now available under IYM. So yes, I already shared this poster to all of you. Okay, not this one, the revised poster. You would have shared this with your friends and relatives, I guess. Right? So, what are the highlights of our spoken English course or our spoken English classes? The first thing is that you will not learn English through other language. You will learn English through English. English through English is the best way to learn English. You will get dictionaries like English through Malayalam, English through Hindi, English through Tamil, likewise. But I would always suggest don't go for that. Go for English through English book. Okay. Second thing is we will practice creative writing, sorry, creative speaking activity, pardon. We will practice creative speaking activity. So from the next class, we will be having 45 minutes of theory and 40 minutes of theory and 20 minutes of speaking activity. Okay, so I will be giving you some different tasks and you will have to speak on that. All right. Next is enhancement of the LSRW skills. What is meant by LSRW? Does anyone know? Has anyone heard of this LSRW skills? Anybody who attended the last class will know that, right?
Listening, speaking,
Hmm.
reading.
Very good. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So these are the four fundamental skills of communication, LSRW skills. And then we will have some weekly assessments also. Weekly assessments means I will be just posting 2 or 3 questions in the group, which you can very easily answer and you can send it to me personally. Okay, so weekly assessments means just to know how far you are learning the language, how far you have improved in learning the language. All right. So we are just giving a kickstart to our classes by starting the first chapter. What are the basics of LSRW skills? So we just completed the orientation part now. Now let us see what are LSRW skills. LSRW stands as the abbreviation for the four predominant communication skills which we require in our day-to-day lives, which are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, apart from the above ways of communication, we also depend on some other ways of communication. And what are those communication skills? In those skills, see, apart from listening, speaking, reading, and writing, there are also other ways to communicate. What are they actually? There, we don't need any language to speak. We just need sign languages. So, haven't you seen hand gestures, eye gestures, or facial gestures? Gestures means actions. So, hand gestures. For example, if I show like this, it means I'm just bidding farewell. I'm just telling bye. Similarly, if I simply tell like this, it means good luck, all the very best. Or if I just show like this, it means I don't like it or I don't support it. If I show like this, it means stop. Okay, so there are lots of other ways to communicate using sign languages, but sign languages will not serve every time. So, language is the medium of communication. Sign languages will be there, of course. For example, we have to communicate using sign languages with people who are born deaf and dumb. So, there is no other way. With the deaf and dumb people, we can communicate in only such a way. But languages are not just with sign alone. They are not just sign languages are enough for communication. We also require proper means of communication through writing, listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills, which is possible only through languages, and where English language is one of the important languages. Okay, so why LSRW? So we can see that it is placed in such an order that listening takes place first, then comes speaking, followed by reading and writing. So I have placed L first and then S, then R and finally W. So why can't I write it SLRW or SRLW or RSLW, something like that? It is because we learn a language initially through listening only. Listening is the first step to learn a language. Only then we start speaking, followed by reading and writing. All of a sudden, did you learn Malayalam or did you learn Tamil? No. It is by listening to your mom or dad's conversations at home, you started listening to that language. Slowly, you started speaking, followed by going to school, learning to read and write. Right? So, this is the actual way to learn a language, irrespective of its difficulty. How easy the language may be, how difficult the language may be, that doesn't matter. Every language has to be learnt in this order only. Listening comes first, and then speaking, followed by reading and writing. Okay. And LSRW skills possesses a key role in defining one's communication skills. This includes written and verbal communication skills that are highly essential for the youth in the 21st century. So there are two ways of communication. LS stands for the verbal communication. Listening and speaking are a part of verbal communication, and reading and writing are the parts of written communication. So, these two skills, these two communicative skills, verbal and written communicative skills, are very important in today's generation. Most of the times, we are like a baby in a wet diaper. So, why we are speaking about a baby in a wet diaper? Because nobody needs a change in life except a baby in a wet diaper. Have you seen babies crying? If their diaper is wet, they will start crying because it will create some uneasiness and they want to throw it away, and the mothers will just remove it and they will just make them wear a new diaper. Okay, babies alone require changes nowadays. Nowadays, human beings are like, they're lazy to learn a new skill. Ah, this is enough. What I have is enough. Okay, why should I grow? This is enough for me. Most of the people are thinking like that. They are not at all interested to learn a new skill. They are not interested to bring a change in their life. But still, there are people who are really interested to learn a new language. So, what about you? Are you all interested to learn this new language? Do you all want a change in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, definitely yes. Yes, so it is the time for a yes. It's high time to say yes. Right. So still, aspirants who desire to learn the language to undergo a massive failure. There are these kinds of cases are also there. For example, a person would be very like ambitious about learning a language. He would be very curious to gain a skill, to achieve a skill or master a language. But still, that person may undergo some failures in the initial stages, not always in the beginning stages. What could be the reasons for such failures in earlier stages of life? These are the five key reasons. First one is lack of guidance. Lack of guidance. Most people do not have proper guidance. Second thing, they have fear of expression. Fear of expression. Second thing, so what is fear of expression? The fear to expose yourself, the fear to speak. For example, oh, if I speak in English, it will be a broken English. So if I speak wrongly, will people mock at me or will people laugh at me? That is called fear of expression. Third one is because of this fear of expression, you are falling into underconfidence. Then the fourth one is you don't know where to start and how to start. Most of the times, if I ask someone to speak in English, no, I give individual coaching as well, one-to-one coaching. So some elderly women like housewives or working people used to ask me, ma'am, how to start speaking or where to start speaking? You start right from your home. House is the best place. As we say, charity begins from home. House is the best place where you can start speaking in English. Start speaking to yourself by looking at a mirror. Because I don't know if you speak with your mom or dad in English, I don't know what they will tell. Some parents will like, some of them may not like. So you just start speaking with yourself in the mirror first. Then start speaking with your friends. Mirror technique is very efficient, especially when it comes to this interview preparation and all. No, mirror skills, like mirror language or speaking to the mirror is very highly efficient. It's a highly effective method. Okay, then you can see hesitant to reach the next level. Actually, it is not unhesitant, it is hesitant. I will just correct it. Excuse me. Yeah. So people, most of the times, what happens if they have these kinds of failures, like lack of guidance, fear of expression, underconfidence, and doesn't know where and how to start, naturally they would feel hesitant to reach the next level. So, இனிப்பு போனோமா இனிப்பு next level பார்க்கணுமா இனிப்பு next levelக்கு போனோம். So they will think like that naturally. But you should not stop. You are unstoppable. You have to be unstoppable. Okay, there would be lack of guidance in the initial stages. There would be fear of expression, underconfidence. All these stages will come, but they are just like passing clouds. You must cross this stage and you can do it. You can do it. So that don't be hesitant. Be unhesitant. So you can reach the next level very confidently. So, what to do to come out of these problems? What to do? Come out of the fear of the language first. If you're having a fear in your mind, just come out of that fear. Consider like this: you are afraid to speak one foreign language. Imagine that you go to that country and ask the white Americans or the British or someone to speak Malayalam or Tamil. What will they do? How do they speak that language? Do you think that they can speak it very easily? Do you think Tamil and Malayalam are very easy for the people, the foreigners or the Western countries to speak easily? Definitely no. They will just struggle. They will just struggle. They will really find it tough. So if they find this language tough, then definitely there is no mistake that we also find English language a little tough in the initial stages. But I assure you, English is not like Malayalam or Tamil. For Western countries, they will take time to learn our languages. It would take a long time for them to learn. But English is not like that for us. You can learn the language in a very short period. That is because of, time and again I'm telling, English is a very flexible language. Because of its lexicality and flexibility, this language can be easily learned. Okay. Second thing, practice speaking in English. As I told you, nothing can be done without proper preparation. Okay. Without your own efforts, nothing can be achieved. Without pain, there is no gain. No pain, no gain. Okay. So you should practice speaking in English. So you have to take little pain in life. It's not a pain, no. It's actually, see, it's not at all a pain. It's actually it's a new experience that you are going to face in your life. It's a change that you are going to bring to your life. Next is attend coaching classes with proper guidance. So yes, right now we are providing English classes on all Sundays. So start taking the classes which is absolutely free for you. So no need to think about money also. Okay. Then the fourth one, learn the basics of the language. Okay. If you attend online classes or not, you must be thorough with the basics. So definitely come and attend the classes. Along with that, you can learn the basics of the language from someone who is ready to help you. Okay, because basics are like the fundamentals. Okay, so once you are clear with the fundamental part, then it will be easy for you to grow up. For example, word to use is, word to use was, has, had, have. These are some basics of the language. And follow the LSRW pattern of learning. Always start learning the language through listening skills. Listen to different commentaries, cricket commentaries, or English news, or English songs, podcasts, etc. Then start speaking slowly. Then practice reading small story books. Don't go for big fictions or novels. Start reading small story books, newspapers, and then you can practice writing. Okay? Yes. So this is all about the orientation session that I have planned to give you. And yes, so I hope you are all now in an excitement to learn this language. Yes, so don't worry. From next Sunday, we will start our classes officially. All right. So now it's time for us to discuss to attend your Q&A. Yes, guys, each one of you can express your doubts or your feedback or suggestions. Yes, students, it's now your time. Do you have anything to ask or tell? Okay, let me ask you one question. How many of you like English here? Just raise your hands. Okay. Adila, Purushothaman, Prakshana, Vishwanathan. Okay. And four more. Okay, okay. Many have raised their hands. Okay. So, okay, that's good. Very happy to know that. How many of you are afraid of this language? Question number two. How many of you are afraid of this language? Nobody is afraid? Oh God, Dia is afraid. Okay. Only Dia? What about others? Afraid in the sense, not like a nightmare. Okay. Pedi Swapnam bole alla. I'm asking not like a nightmare. I'm asking, have you faced any difficulty with the language? That is called, I mean, afraid in the sense, have you ever felt, oh God, this language, English, Shivapriya. Okay. Shivapriya, I forgot your name, da. What was your name?
My name is Sadhana, ma'am.
Sadhana. Okay, okay. Fine. Sadhana, where do you face difficulty, Sadhana? In what part do you face difficulty? In speaking or writing or reading? What is your problem?
Ma'am, speaking is difficulty.
Speaking is difficult. Not difficulty, it's difficult. Okay, fine. What about Dia? Where do you face difficulty, Dia?
Speaking, ma'am.
In speaking, okay. But Dia is speaking in a in a normal, moderate way only. But you want to improve it, right? Your skills are now in a moderate level. You are now in an intermediate level, I would say. You are not a beginner, but you just need to improve it. I think you have to polish your skills. That's it. Okay. So you can just express your views. So from next class, as I told you, our classes would be like 40-20. 40 minutes we will focus on some theory sessions. Okay. And 20 minutes I will be giving you some speaking activities. So if nearly 10 to 15 students are there, I think 20 minutes will be enough. Okay. Or let us see, according to the increase in the number of students, we will do like a 50-50 task. 30 minutes theory and 30 minutes speaking. I think that will work because if the number of students increase, 20 minutes will not be sufficient. Right. Okay. Yes, any other doubts? Any doubts or any feedback? You can also give suggestions to me. Class இப்படி வேணும் இந்த மாதிரி வேணும். Do you have any suggestions like that? Hmm. Yes, someone was raising their hands, right? No, okay. Adila, okay, no, okay. Yes, Maya, do you have any concerns?
Thank you, ma'am. This class helped me understand the English language.
Thank you so much, Maya. Keep attending the classes, okay? So I expect you to see on all Sundays. Okay. Yeah. So Leah has asked, ma'am, when I start to communicate to someone I can't pronounce well, is it lack of practice? Yes. Pronunciation has to be learned not only with practicing through communication. Pronunciation has to be first learned by yourself. For example, let me take the word pronunciation itself. Pronunciation. This is the spelling. So many people say pronunciation. It is not pronunciation, it is pronunciation. Pronunciation. So first you have to make it thorough yourself. You have to make it thorough by telling, it is pronunciation, pronunciation. You have to learn it first, just like by hearting. Okay, so once you by heart it, then when you communicate, it will be easy. So that is by hearting is also a part of practicing only, no? Practicing by yourself without anybody's support. Okay, there are lots of words which are misspelled by people. A simple example is potato and tomato. Most of them they tell potato, tomato. It's not potato, potato, potato. Similarly, it's not tomato, it's tomato, tomato. So potato, tomato. So for native speakers, it will be very easy to pronounce it properly, but for non-native speakers, it will take some time. But that's okay. Don't bother about the pronunciations. It's okay. We will, as time passes, you will learn it. Okay. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So Leah, where are you from?
Malappuram. Kerala.
Okay, Kerala. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think if you are not having any doubts, then we can wind up the session, right? So let's meet on next Sunday at 10 a.m. sharp. So yes, I hope you all liked the session a lot. So thank you so much for joining. We will meet on next Sunday.